There are a good amount of upcoming physical games coming both to the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 that I want to highlight today, and I just want to clarify that every game on this list is going to be a true physical, no key cards for the Switch 2, and there's also been a good amount of new true physical games announced for the platform, just like the first game that I want to talk about today, Back to the Dawn, because this game does look really interesting, and I had actually never heard about it until I heard that the Switch 2 physical copy was coming by Clear River Games. Now, this is a European publisher, so if you're in the US like me, you're going to have to import this release. Now, there is a Switch 1 version that we already got here, but unfortunately, the Switch 2 version that we got was a key card. Now, this is like a prison break RPG, where I guess you're going to be like living the daily prison life, trying to increase your stats to break out in the end. And I heard that you can choose from two different protagonists in the beginning that have two different backgrounds. One is going to be a journalist and one is going to be someone with a criminal history. So based on those protagonists that you pick, you're going to have different stats to start off the game, and it can maybe make the game more easy or difficult. So this game does sound really cool. Shout out to Clear River Games for all the great work that they've been doing on the Nintendo Switch 2, because they also have a couple of shoot 'em up, shmup shooter games that are gonna be coming to the Switch 2 as well. One of those games is Formation Z, and this game does look pretty cool as well. They're saying this is a transformation robot shooter. I can't find any release date on it. And then the next one is Truxton Extreme, which has a release date for July 30th. And these are both proper physical releases that are going to be coming soon. So again, shout out to Clear River Games, because they have been on fire with all the Switch 2 games that they've been putting fully on the cartridge. And the next game that's going to be getting a true physical copy for the Nintendo Switch 2 is one that I'm actually really excited for. But before I mention it, I just want to ask if you could please help me out by hitting the like button, hitting the hype button, subscribing to the channel if you're not already, if you like this kind of content and want more, because I do always cover Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 games and lots of physical games on this channel. But the game that I'm excited to be getting a Switch 2 physical release is Absalom. Now, this game does not have a concrete release date, but it is said to be releasing in Q3 of this year. So I'm really excited about that, because I've heard that this is a fantastic roguelike beat 'em up made by Dotemu, which made one of my favorite games, Streets of Rage 4. So when this game comes out physically, I'll definitely be picking it up for the Switch 2. And if you're on Switch 1, it already does have a physical copy there. And making this video actually helped me do something a little more productive, because it reminded me that I did need to download the demo to Busby 4D so I can check it out, because this game comes out on May 22nd, and it is going to be getting physical copies both for the Nintendo Switch 1 and the Nintendo Switch 2. This is a pretty cool looking 3D platformer, and after I play the demo, which I probably should do sometime today or tomorrow, I think I'll come back and give you my thoughts on it and tell you if I think this game is going to be worth picking up on May 22nd when it releases. And a newly announced physical for the Switch 2 and other platforms that we got here in the US by Limited Runs is Alien Rogue Incursion Evolved Edition, and pre-orders for this game kick off May 8th until June 7th. You have to pre-order this game from Limited Run if this is something you're interested in. I don't know too much about this game, but it just got announced, so I figured I'd mention it here on this video. And the more I've seen of this game right here, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, the more interested I've been in picking it up, because this game does look pretty freaking cool to me. It releases on May 21st. It's getting a true physical copy. And if you haven't heard the news, which I've talked about on this channel before, if you pre-order it through Walmart or Amazon, they are matching the digital price of $60 instead of having to pay $70 for the physical copy. So I'll probably go ahead and put that Amazon link in the description, because I do earn some affiliate commission from them if you'd like to help support the channel a bit more and you already buy games there. If not, just buy the game wherever else you'd like, no pressure. And it is going to be the same thing with Splatoon Raiders, which releases on July 23rd. If you pre-order the game from Walmart or Amazon, they are price matching the digital price for the physical copy. So instead of paying $60 for the physical of Splatoon Raiders, you'll be able to get it from $50 from either Walmart or Amazon. And of course, I'll put that Amazon link in the description, but this is going to be a single player adventure that does let you play online co-op with up to 4 players. So this is looking really cool. I'm definitely excited for this game as someone who really liked Splatoon 3, and I'll definitely be picking it up on day one. But will you be picking this game up? Let me know down in the comments below. And on September 30th, we are getting a true physical copy for Dave the Diver, the complete edition. So it's going to have all the content fully on the cartridge. That is really cool. I really don't know what to make of this game. It doesn't look all that interesting to me, but everyone who's played it has kind of said the same thing. I just watched a kind of little video that a fellow YouTuber, Joe Eats Games, made. I'll maybe link his video in the description, where he was talking about it, and he said the game didn't look that interesting to him, but it ended up hooking him. So when this game gets a true physical copy for the Switch 2, maybe that'll be my chance to be hooked by Dave the Diver. But will you be picking it up? Let me know. And I have talked about being excited for the upcoming physical release of the Disney Afternoon collection that is coming out on May 29th. It's getting true physical copies for the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. This is going to have classic games like DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Bonkers, Chippendales. This collection is going to feature over 8 games, and I'm definitely excited to pick this one up. And releasing on May 15th, with a true physical copy, which no other platform got, you already know, is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I still find that crazy that the Switch 2 is getting a physical copy, and they didn't even bother to do that with the Xbox or PS5 versions when they could have easily put the game on the disc. But it just shows that they're definitely trying to recoup some of that money by getting people to buy that true Switch 2 cartridge. But hey, I'm not complaining. I do need to look into some more reviews of this game, look at gameplay, because I'm definitely always interested in supporting true physical media for the Nintendo Switch 2. But definitely let me know, because I'm curious, are you going to be picking this game up? And if you are you picking it up day one, or are you going to maybe wait for a sale? And on July 2nd, we have Rhythm Heaven Groove coming to the Nintendo Switch. I've never played a Rhythm Heaven game, and the price is very enticing. $40 for the physical copy. It is a Nintendo Switch 1 copy, but I do think they'll probably do some kind of Switch 2 update to at least increase the resolution or something like that, even though this game probably doesn't even need it. But yeah, $40 for a first-party Nintendo game is definitely a great deal, and I'm always up for trying new genres. I really haven't played a lot of rhythm games, so I think I'll definitely be giving this one a go when it releases on July 2nd. And the next game that I'm going to talk about is one that is getting a Japan import release that is going to have English on it. It comes out on August 6th, and that game is Cotton Rock With You. Now, I've played Cotton Reboot, Cotton Fantasy, really did enjoy those games, especially for the nice, beautiful, colorful visuals. So I would definitely love to add this one to my Nintendo Switch 2 collection when it releases on August 6th. Is this one that you're interested in? Definitely let me know in the comments below. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this list with another Japan import, which comes out on June 11th, and that game is Inazuma Victory Road. Now, this is a kind of like soccer, school life, story-driven RPG. I say soccer because I live in the United States. Everywhere else, they would say football, which is what the game actually says itself. But I've heard really good things about the story and a lot of things about this game, but I've heard that the gameplay, like soccer mechanics, maybe aren't the best. But I do need to look into reviews of this game myself, because it is one that I am interested in picking up with the true physical copy, because I also do like my RPGs. But definitely don't forget to hit that like button, hype button if you enjoyed this video, found this information useful, informative, whatever. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I really do appreciate you all watching so much, and I'll definitely look forward to catching you on the next video.